Be careful, Metro Detroit drivers. Several suspects wanted for attempted strangling, carjacking of 3 rideshare drivers on Detroit's west side. This is ridiculous. Again, Lyft. Again. I mean, this has to be over the 100th time somebody who has been driving on Lyft's platform has been either carjacked, murdered. I mean, when does it stop, Lyft? When does it stop? I really believe that since Lyft doesn't feel like anything needs to be done, Lyft deserves to be charged just as much as the drivers. The CEOs of Lyft, who I don't even know their names. So if you know their names, go ahead and comment below. But Lyft, you need to do some time since you don't feel like your drivers are valued enough to be protected, to be put first when it comes to their safety. The fact that I have so many videos about carjacking or let alone murders of these drivers. And it seems like it just continues to be more added to the list. But at the end of the day, it shouldn't be not one name on the list at all. Because if Lyft really cared about their drivers, they would make a safe platform for their drivers to make it home. And when I say safe, I mean make sure that the person they're picking up fits the description, is actually who they're picking up, has an ID uploaded, even if you have to do a background check on these passengers, make sure they have their actual picture and their real name on their ID. If they're ordering rides for passengers, they need to be in the vehicle as well. But we know Lyft could care less because they let it be known in their terms of conditions. And it's just unfortunate that the people that make them rich have to struggle and sacrifice their lives and just the disrespect. I mean, come on, Lyft. You make billions of dollars. You don't even want to pay the drivers enough to drive or go through this. Yet you continue to let your drivers go through this. And then on top of that, you guys need to set a $10 minimum. Because I really feel like a $10 minimum could possibly help a little bit with these carjackings. Because I'm telling you, drivers are losing their life for under $10. Under $10 rides. And $10 is not even enough for your life to be at stake. For your life to be ended. Because a retarded, disgusting person decided to order a ride on Lyft's app and murder their driver. And that's why I really do feel like Lyft needs to be charged. It should definitely be a way that Lyft is charged for these crimes. They have to pay some way. They need to start paying for these funerals. Families need to start suing Lyft. And they need to start paying these drivers who lose their vehicles after being carjacked wages that they're going to be missing because they don't have a vehicle. And they need to help them get a new one, a new vehicle. Because something has to give, Lyft. You're literally sacrificing your drivers every time you let these passengers join the platform that are plotting against them. It's sick. It's disgusting. And for you guys to continue to let this happen says a lot about your corrupt business that needs to be shut down. I don't know why the government is taking so long to intervene, but they need to do something. And honestly, drivers, we cannot just wait on the government because honestly, it seems like the government doesn't even care if Lyft doesn't. So we have to take matters into our own hands and start letting Lyft know that if they don't put us first, if they don't pay us right, and if they don't provide the proper safety, then they don't deserve to be in business. We need to quit giving them the power to control everything. Drivers, they should not be able to dictate everything on this app without a say from you, especially the wages, because you're not being paid enough to be choked, strangled, like this post said, carjacked, or murdered. I don't care if you make $300 in a day. $300 is not worth your life because it could take your last ride to be the last ride ever.